Welcome back, everyone. This is part 2 of our Week 2 live chat for Finance 4602 International Finance. I'm Dr. Mark Dennis, and today I will walk you through some practical tips for preparing your final project. The project, of course, is due at the end of Week 4, which means the time to begin serious preparation is rapidly slipping away. So get started now if you have not. By the end of this session, you should feel more confident about how to approach the project, what the expectations are, and how to organize your work so you're not scrambling at the last minute. The big question you'll be answering in this project is this: what does it take to start a business in a foreign country? Notice that this is much more than just a simple essay project. Think of it as drafting a plan for a real-world business launch. You'll need to start your research right away if you haven't already, not only on the country you've chosen, but also on the industry you'll be entering and the forces that affect international business. A helpful first step is to develop a general outline so that your ideas can stay organized. From there, begin shaping a business plan that demonstrates both your knowledge of international finance concepts and your ability to apply them in practice. Your project must follow a specific structure, so let's go over the required sections. You'll begin with an introduction and a description of your proposed business. From there, discuss the key forces affecting international business and the realities of today's globalized business environment. You will also need to address any country-specific business practices, standards, and conditions, along with an overview of the government's regulatory environment. Information technology plays a significant role in global commerce, so be sure to discuss how technology may also affect your particular venture. Finally, you'll wrap up with a summary, some conclusions, and of course a properly formatted APA reference list, as always. Since this outline is so critical, let's emphasize a few more points. These sections are not optional. They provide the roadmap for your entire project. Think of them as the backbone of your work. If you organize your research around these categories, writing your paper will be so much more straightforward. It will also make sure you've addressed all of the requirements and expectations. The content of your essay should read very much like a journal article or something you might read in a business-oriented magazine. Do not turn in only a brief list of bullet points. Details and description are critical. And one more time, just for some added emphasis, the introduction, the business description, the forces affecting international business, the globalized environment, all of the items that you see here need to be part of your paper, and the repetition is intentional. These categories need to be second nature for you by the time you actually begin the writing. Accordingly, your final essay product should be detailed enough such that a potential entrepreneur or a business partner could pick up your paper and use it to create their own specific and actionable business plan. In fact, you are going to go beyond the general description and discussion and begin shaping a mini version of a global business plan. This will give your project a more practical, real-world feel. A strong business plan typically includes an executive summary, a market description, details of operations and management, your organizational structure, financial projections, and issues related to currency exchange. By including these elements, you'll demonstrate that you're not only researching theory, but you're also thinking critically about how to actually run the business that you're proposing. Use the source on this slide and elsewhere in this slide deck as some suggested reading to help you complete this part of the project. Search the web for more examples of how to write a business plan. There are plenty of resources out there to help guide you. For instance, Discover Business offers a clear breakdown of how to write a business plan. It covers getting started, key elements, executive summaries, business environment analysis, and more. Use resources like this to strengthen your project. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Just adapt the information to your chosen country and industry. Finally, and this is the key step, marry your detailed research outline to your business plan framework. In other words, don't treat the outline and the business plan as two separate documents. Instead, merge them into one cohesive project. When done well, your final product will read like a practical working document that could actually be used to launch a business in your chosen country. This is exactly the level of professionalism we are looking for. Show me that you've thought through not only the academic requirements, but also the practical realities of doing business internationally. This brings us to the close for this live chat. As always, I encourage you to reach out with any questions. If something isn't clear or you just want to bounce a quick idea off of me other than asking me to grade your project early, send me an email or a text and I'll be happy to help guide you. Remember, the earlier you start on this project, the stronger your final result will be. Do not wait until week 4 to piece this together. By then, it will be much too late to do it justice. Put in the effort now, stay organized, and I promise you'll feel much more confident when it comes time to submit.